Hello SLAPAFISH community and welcome back to another World of Tanks console video. So in this video, I'm going to be driving my Charioteer. And I'm going to be driving it on live oaks. And we're top tier. I'm pretty sure we're top tier. This is there in the 1 plus minus 1 matchmaking. And the Charioteer, even though I had the 4005, one of my favorite tank destroyers there in the entire line was the Charioteer. Charioteer has a fast reload, especially if you have a good crew in it. Like I do not. I only have like a 3-perk crew in it. Brothers in R and 6 cents inventory. But either way, I have a gun rammer, gunling drive, and camouflage. And it has a fast reload. Like an 8.5 second reload once you have it all done. Charioteer has APCR rounds as standard, really good penetration. Its premium rounds are actually HESH. It's got 10 HESH rounds that have really good penetration. And you'll see it later on this replay, me firing them. And I have 3 regular high explosive. Charioteer does like 400 damage per shot, but it has a fast reload. See, I got my reload down to an 8.5. 8.52. There's a Gordage. It's actually a pretty accurate tank destroyer. And if you keep laying shot after shot after shot into people, you nail down their hit points like incredibly fast. And it's also accurate. And there's a defender. He's going to come important. I missed, but it is track. Damaged his track a little. Right now, I wanted to try out this bush location and see how good it is. And yeah, it's working out pretty well. Put a good shot into the defender. Try to put another one in. Didn't want to wait. My one problem I do not like about the Charioteer, it don't carry enough ammo. It only carries 30 rounds, so yeah. Thinking about it, I don't really need 3 high explosive rounds. I could just carry 1 high explosive because I got HESH. Since you have an 8.5 second reload, if I can remember, on it and brothers in arms, you'll fire through your ammo pretty dang quick. And there's a purging off in the distance. The Charioteer has the Centurion 7.1's big gun. So if you like the Centurion 7.1's big gun, then you'll really like the Charioteer at tier 8. And I could kill that person, put 3 shots into him, and killed him while he was invisible, well, out of my view range. There's a defender. Most of this battle, I'm going to be in this bush, just fire me damage and try to help out anybody I could fire on. I have some stalls right before my shot gets there. So I figured out this bush location is really good at helping the town and anybody that comes over the side of the railroad tracks. And I've noticed that the town has fallen. And I see light tanks over there. They're probably going to come over here first, so I loaded HESH and set up my location. The HESH round does not penetrate his armor. Trying to help out the artillery. Even though the HESH round has really good penetration and does a lot more damage than the APCR, the APCR still does damage reliably, and also has a much quicker what's that thing called? Velocity, shell velocity. Alright, 6 is the to shut down the IS-6. Even though I'm trying to help the artillery out, there's ain't really much I can do. I'm putting shot in after shot, as much as I can to help these out. Help out the artillery, but the enemy team just has way too many hit points. That one actually goes low. I've been spotted. Must be by a light tank. The light tank is going to be a threat. Especially since there's me, another tank destroyer, and our heavy tank. Our artillery managed to take out the Tiger, which actually helps us out pretty much. There's 2 heavy tanks, and they still have artillery, and they have a light tank, which is very, very important. They could win with that light tank. Because that light tank could easily outspot all of us and just get artillery to just rain down on us, and we couldn't do a thing. And the heavy tanks could stay out of range and just keep firing. So the other 2 guys are watching the other side, and I'm watching this side. I'm kind of getting impatient, but I know I have to stay here to watch this side. Anytime now. We got plenty of time. There's 8.5 minutes on the timer. I'm also getting worried because I only have 4 APCR rounds. As I said, hash rounds have really good penetration, but the APCR does reliable damage if I could penetrate. Still waiting. Waiting for somebody to pop up. Waiting for somebody to make a move. Somebody to mistake. I have a feeling that the enemy team is coming. I have a feeling that those 2 heavy tanks are coming this way. I know where the light is. I know where the artillery. I know one of the heavies is at the enemy base. Which, there's the defender, but I didn't know what the other tank is. Defender had over 3/4 of its hit points. I think I have a T-32 firing on him. But there's the IS-3. The IS-3, gotta put a couple of shots into him. And I noticed I'm targeted. But the IS-3 is not staring at me. I know the defender's. It's the hellhound. I'm going to have to leave my 2 teammates alone. Hopefully they can take out the defender. I got to take out this hellhound. Because the hellhound is the eyes. Even though, if we manage to take out the IS-3 and the defender, we could still lose. If the light and the artillery is still up. Light spot, artillery can do all the damage. We've already lost our T-32. And here's the light tank. Took him out. Defender has not lost a single hit point. And he takes out my SU-101. So it's me versus the defender. IS-3 and artillery. I gotta watch out for the artillery. But I gotta take out these tanks one by one. I don't want to face both of these heavy tanks at the same time. I only want one gun fired at me, including the artillery, instead of 2 tanks and the artillery firing at me. Just want one. So my idea was to use my concealment to stay hidden from the IS-3. And since I have a faster reload than the IS-3, this will be an easy shot. And the artillery, thankfully, this artillery can't aim. Now, we're going to see Hesh going to work. I no longer have APCR, I just have Hesh. And I was mistaken, I do not have 6th Sense on this tank, so I do not know when I'm spotted. Trying to use my concealment to outspot the defender, because I know the defender don't have good view range, because it's a Russian heavy tank. And I managed to outspot the defender. If I can hit this lower plate, this good damage. 492 damage? Defender is wondering where I am. Just gotta hit that lower plate again. I could take a shot from the defender. I just can't take a shot from the artillery. So I'm just gonna sit here, put another shot into him. Artillery actually misses. Defender down. So now it's just the artillery. Artillery's trying to hit me, but him trying to hit me has also given his location away. We're up to 6 kills, 4,332 damage that we've seen, and we actually blocked 240 damage, which is actually pretty impressive because this tank does not have armor. I knew I was safe from the defender putting multiple shots into me because defender has like a 10 second reload and I have an 8.5. And there goes the Hesh. I missed because Hesh has slow shell velocity. Now it just got high explosive. Now I just can't mess this up and boom, he's dead. 7 kills. And kept most of our hit points. Victory. So we were top tier. We did 4,742 damage, 8,246 XP, high caliber devastator, and a top gun. So, and top of the leaderboards. Alright guys, if you like this video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, remember SLAPAFISH, because one always not, and peace out, see ya.